Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room. Every now and then you have to play a bad game to appreciate the good ones, and this game is truly terrible. Let's all prepare to not enjoy Jurassic Park: The Lost World for the Gamecom. There's no way this was gonna be good. A bad game based on a bad movie on the worst handheld game system ever created? Well, at least it should make for a good review. Even though it's a short one, I really don't have that much to say. Just avoid this game like the plague. Oh, you just know it's gonna be terrible. Because like many other Gamecom games, it's simply unplayable. But this one kind of takes that unplayability to a new level. I would say that Jurassic Park: The Lost World, or I believe the proper title is The Lost World, Jurassic Park, is attempting to out-suck Sonic Jam on the Gamecom. Because that game was equally unplayable, but at least I knew what to do. I'm not actually sure how to play The Lost World. I know you go through some kind of driving sequence here, where I'm attempting to run over animals, but they're running over me instead. That's not a lot of fun. And then there's some side-scrolling pitfall-like adventure thing going on here. So I don't have the instructions for The Lost World, and even if I did, I seriously doubt I would bother reading them, but what it looks like you're doing is collecting eggs and maybe avoiding some dinosaurs. Which might be fun if you could actually see what's going on screen, but like so many Gamecom games, it just can't handle any motion. I can't tell if she's being hurt or enjoying this. I imagine the developers of this game were probably just happy to get a paycheck, but for what it's worth, they attempted to put some detail in the backgrounds and the characters, but it's all for naught when it's ruined by the horrific Gamecom black and white screen that can't handle motion. And the game doesn't play any better either, because when you try to run and jump, you actually have to run for a little bit before you jump, and when you can't see any motion, it's just simply unplayable. Which is fitting because I consider the movie unwatchable. The first one was quite good, and there's a nice Sega Genesis game based on it, but the second one, not so much. But here's a Classic Game Room shout out, and thank you to Chip from Anniston, Alabama, who sent this to the show along with so many other wonderful Gamecom games. So thank you, Chip, because like I said, it's fun to play a bad game from time to time to put everything else in perspective. How did I score 4,000 points? What did I do to get those points? And this game is certainly bad. It's The Lost World, Jurassic Park for the Gamecom, one to avoid. This is like a lousy version of Pitfall. You're better off being eaten by a velociraptor. But not on the Gamecom, because that would be terrible too.